First one is, I went to school with a murderer. I was 17 when this happened. I'm now 36. This kid I went to school with was charged with murder. I don't remember his name, but I'll call him John. John and I had an art class together, and this was the type of high school that had a mounted TV in every classroom. Every day at noon, my art teacher would have the TV on for the news that comes on. John was a normal kid, or so we thought. He was a bit of a bully, but he never bullied me. He did, in fact, break a classmate's arm. From what I heard, he pushed him down on the floor with such force that John managed to break the other kid's arm. He'd gotten suspended for 7 days or so, but he wouldn't be back at school. During his suspension, he killed his mom. I remember my day starting just as a normal day. When I got to art class, my teacher had put on the 12 o'clock news. Right in the middle of the news broadcast, John's face popped up. The guy reporting the story said that John had killed his mom. The entire class was dead silent. When this was being aired, apparently John had killed his mom with the bar of a dumbbell. And then he left her body in her room and had turned the AC on full blast. One of his friends must have discovered her body because he had some friends over for a party. I really don't know what his prison sentence was, or if his prison sentence was served and he's a free man, or if he's still in prison. This one is the tapping in between the floorboards. This is something that happened to me when I was in my previous house a while back. It all started one night when me and my family returned home from bowling, and my father said that he had left the back door unlocked by mistake. But luckily it appeared as if no one broke into our house. How wrong we were. Every third night, I'd hear this tapping noise in the floorboards under the carpet ever so slightly. I usually ignored it as I thought it was just a pipe from the broiler ventilating against a floorboard. When it came to me playing video games, I'd find my controllers out of place or game stacks shuffled up. I was kind of a geek, that is, all my games were from A to Z. But I shook it off because it at least took me away from gaming. Sometimes I'd get these whispers of my name in a very low pitch, which I thought was my brother playing tricks on me, so I kept replying, "Go back to bed, you crap stain." One night my father went into my room and said, "Don't tell me this tapping isn't keeping you awake." I replied back with a nod, and so we unscrewed the floorboards, and then we saw something you'd never, ever want to see in your life. It was this homeless person with bloody bones of an unidentifiable dead animal, and he stared at my dad with a toothless grin and charged at him with a rusty knife. My dad, trained in the ways of Krav Maga, had disarmed him and knocked him out. In the meantime, I called the police and explained the situation. A police cruiser came in under 10 minutes and came and arrested the homeless man. A message came through the post saying that the arrested man was wanted for repeated home entries and murder of an elderly woman. It said that he was jailed for life in a maximum security prison. I am lucky to still be alive today to tell the story.